Hello, Anteater fans, and welcome to another schedule release special here with head coach Jeff Perkins as we look at the upcoming 2015 women's indoor track and field schedule. And, Coach, right after the new year, so not too far out from now, holidays right around the corner, and then you guys will get going in the indoor season. Lumberjack Team Challenge at Flagstaff in late January kicks things off. And we know with the indoor track and field slate, it's such a short season, and you guys really got to hit the ground running, no pun intended, out of the gate.
Right. For us, it kind of kicks things off for our women's team. And we use it more of a training cycle to kind of get us going, especially the first upcoming meets with the Lumberjack Challenge. It's got a team competition, so it's scored. It'll be a little serious, but at the same time, for us, we try to focus more on just trying to continue to develop and move into the later half of the year.
And I remember when we talked last season, you guys in Seattle quite a bit for the track and field schedule, and you go to the Washington Invite, which I know you guys have been to the last couple of years, on the 30th and 31st of January.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the venue. Obviously, we were there 4 times last year. I wanted to kind of break it up this year and try to see new venues, new competition, new teams we don't typically see. But Washington in general, that meet, there's a lot of teams that show up to that meet nationally. And so it's a good first test for us to kind of see where we are in relation to those other teams, to get things rolling to the mid-half season and into our MPSF Championships.
And right before the MPSF Championships, which will take place in late February, the Don Kirby Collegiate Open in Albuquerque. And I know that's an event we were talking before we started rolling here. A lot of competition there.
Yeah, that's a high-powered meet for sure. You have a lot of perennial power track and field teams there, the LSUs and the UCLAs and the Oregons of the world. So it's a good venue for competition. The USA National Championships are held there every year, as well as they've had a couple NCAA championships held there. So we really look forward to getting on that venue specifically. It is at altitude, so we typically tend to take more of the ballistic athletes, the jumpers, the sprinters, the hurdlers, the throwers. As for distance, it's a little bit difficult because of the altitude, but it's a great venue, great meet. We're excited to be a part of it this year.
And then, no rest for the weary, MPSF Championships right after that. You mentioned UCLA and Oregon, 2 teams in that conference, obviously so stacked in the indoor track scene. So, again, short season, you guys really got to find your chemistry early, and then things get very serious in late February.
Yeah, MPSF is by far the competition of the year for us indoors. So we look to be in our best rhythm, our best fitness at that point in time. And to compete against a lot of the Pac-12 schools, and they've added a couple schools in Portland State this year, and USC men now have an indoor team that is competing. It's a good challenge and test for us to see how we size up against a lot of those teams that are typically the perennial powerhouses like an Oregon. And I love it for the test for my athletes from a mental and physical side. So it's a great competition for us, and I love having a conference championship indoors. So it's good for the team.
And speaking of those athletes, maybe name a few that we should keep a radar out for this year: sprinters, throwers, hurdlers, and such.
Yeah, Itos, obviously Itos Akinbari is the team breadwinner, so to speak. She'll do well for us indoors in the shot, and we're looking forward to seeing what she does. Paige Bushnell in the short hurdles, Megan George in the short hurdles, Chelsea Schneider in the mile. Casey Holcomb in the 800. We have a vast array of different athletes. Melanie Speech is a heptathlete for us. She does a lot of different things for us. Rebecca Miranda in the triple jump. A lot of those kids are starting to kind of find their rhythm and understand what the track at that level is about. And so we're looking for a major contribution out of each and every one of them.
And you can get all your information on the 2015 Indoor Women's Track and Field Team at ucirvinesports.com. After the holidays, things will get going for you, Coach. Good luck this year. Thanks for taking some time with us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
See you next time, Eater fans.